are you?
My name is Fat Mike. You know who the fuck I am. I'm Fat Mike. You've interviewed me like 6 times before.
How did you know that? That's exactly what I was going to say. Look at this piece of paper. What does it say?
6th interview.
So you're actually adding that because I was going to say, do you remember that I've interviewed you 6 times before?
Lucky guess.
Well, this is the 6th time, and I was thinking, do you remember anything about any of those interviews that we've done, Fat Mike?
I think this is the most sober one.
Do you know anything specific, though, about those interviews? Remember the last time I talked to you, I gave you a book by Chris Walter.
Oh, yeah. Personality Crisis book. Thrilling.
Well, here you are in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada again, so I thought I would give you yet another Chris Walter book, Fat Mike, and this time it's Arg Fuck Kill about...
The story of the Dayglow abortions. The Dayglow abortions were entertaining for the first, 45 minutes, but when they played for 2.5 hours, it got kind of old. I don't know, I haven't seen them that many times. And Jesus Bonehead is kind of a, he's one of the most annoying people I've ever met. But I'm going to put this book down. I don't hold it anymore.
Oh, it's for you. It's a gift.
Okay, but I don't want to hold it because we're going to be doing this interview for who knows how long.
I'd like to ask you about another book.
I decline.
Here is the other book I would like to ask you about. Destroy...
Here come the cops.
Oh. What do we have here, Mike?
Plainclothes cops. Undercover cops. Oh, I have this book.
What do you think about this book, Destroy All Movies, all about...
It's a terrible book. Joey Cape from Nardwuar gave this to me. It's a pretty terrible book. I think they included any movie where someone may have been wearing a Dayglow shirt. It's not really about punk movies.
Well, I love it. It's really great. Like the great documentation in there, like to have those call sheets and stuff like that. There's some good little tidbits.
You don't have what people call discerning taste. You like pretty much anything.
Baboo. And I have a gift for you, Fat Mike. Right here. What do we have? Butt? What could this be, Fat Mike?
Oh, a butt plug? I don't know. What is it? Why is it in a towel? Oh, that's kind of gross. That's cool. This is spectacular. I will be putting this in my Paltry Punk Rock Museum in Las Vegas.
That's what I heard about. It's got all this neat stuff in this museum you have in Vegas.
I'm going to put this in Vegas. That'd be great.
So that will not go back in the box like you've been putting everything else that I've been giving you.
I thought this was a butt plug or something that maybe he used on stage at one point.
Well, that towel is.
Oh, the towel is.
Well, actually, could you please tell the people a bit about Gigi Allen here? You mentioned him in song. Did you ever see Gigi Allen?
Yes, I saw. Of course, I saw Gigi Allen. I saw. In fact, I saw him with Jello Biafra at the Covered Wagon, and this is what Gigi did. This is a good story because our drummer Smelly got a job at the Covered Wagon that night. It's his first night working there, so he had to clean up the stage after the Gigi Allen show. Anyway, Gigi was eating X-Lax for a few hours before the show and drinking whiskey, and he just took this huge diarrhea shit on stage, and it just came out like this is him, and it came out like this, like a big pool, just so leaky. And then he got down and he sucked it up into his mouth, and he went and just sprayed it on the crowd. Luckily, Jello Biafra was standing right in front of me, and I got behind Jello Biafra, and he got the fucking Gigi shit on him, and I got untouched. So,
what did Jello do? Did he keep there or did he leave?
He stayed there. My girlfriend, she was my girlfriend at the time. She left. At least half the crowd left, and a lot of people started throwing up.
Now, in your
I got nothing on me.
I was wondering, in your experience from swallowing shit, Fat Mike, do you puke as well when you swallow shit or put it in your mouth? Like, did Gigi puke as well?
I didn't get any shit in my mouth. I'm not a shit eater.
But Gigi did, though. Did he puke after doing that?
He didn't puke, no.
Was that the highlight of the show, do you think, or what else did he do?
After, he cut himself with the rolled in glass, and he was bleeding profusely out of one knee. He went into the crowd and grabbed a woman that did not want to be there, you could tell, and brought her on stage and just beat the shit out of her. And then some guys tried to beat the shit out of him, and then he kicked a girl in the jaw. It may have knocked some teeth out, but she went home with him. So she actually slept with him that night. It was a pretty crazy night.
Fat Mike, did you used to masturbate to Wendy O. Williams of the Plasmatics?
Yeah, of course. But not as much as Becky Bondage from Vice Squad.
I thought I would give you another gift right here, Fat Mike from NoFX. No, something else you can masturbate to, Fat Mike. What do we have here?
Wow, this is awesome. A Wendy O. Williams bobblehead.
A throbblehead.
A throbble. Oh, is that what it's called? That is awesome. She doesn't look attractive. She kind of looks like a man. But, yeah, she died.
Did you ever see the Plasmatics at all? Did they tour much up and down the West Coast?
Plasmatics.
Okay, I was denied the Plasmatics. I was wondering, where did you see them? Because they didn't really play punk rock clubs, did they?
No, I saw them at the On Broadway in San Francisco, which is a punkish club.
I think Personality Crisis played there.
I didn't see them there.
How was the gig and how were they received?
It was stupid. I mean, they weren't a real punk band, but, I enjoyed it.
Well, I have one last thing to give you, Fat Mike, for the Paltry Museum. And what could that possibly be right here?
Everything up. Another bobblehead? Yeah, the dwarves. Throbbleheads. This is awesome. How do you get those things? You can see his butt here.
Well, actually, Agronautics, the people that make these, there's a guy called Clint. He wants to do one with you, like you and El Jefe. What do you think about that?
I'd be into that. I'll do it.
Would it be like you and El Jefe, or what sort of throbblehead would it be?
I don't think it should be me and El Jefe. It'd either be me and Melvin, or just me. But our drummer would not be invited at all. We don't need that guy in here.
What makes a dungeon? Like, how do you know? I don't have a dungeon. Like, what is a dungeon?
Well, I date a dominatrix, so she works out of there. So there's what makes a dungeon? Gynecological table, lots of needles, lots of whips. Slings, hang people from, suspension racks, a couch for sitting. There's a refrigerator, a bed, lots of tools to hurt people.
Fat Mike, did 25,000 people boo you at a Pittsburgh Pirates game?
Get your story straight, Nardwuar. It was 35,000 people. Maybe, that's how many people they were there, but maybe not all of them were booing.
So 25,000 possibly.
Maybe 20, yes. It was possibly the biggest booage, since George Bush at Obama's inauguration.
Can you set the scene?
2 million people booing one person. That was a lot. That, I think, was the biggest boo of all time.
Well, actually, it was really sad that Wesley Willis didn't get to see that, eh? That would have been a great moment. Yeah. Set the scene. It wasn't No Effects. It was Me First, right?
Yeah, Me First, the Gimme Gimmes got hired to play baseball after a baseball game during the fireworks show. And we came out and played what some of the baseball players' songs they said were their favorite songs. But we kind of purposely crushed, we ruined them. And we opened up Stairway to Heaven, and Joey played it really badly, which we thought was really funny. And people thought we were actually bad, which we are actually kind of bad. And they started booing, and then it just got worse and worse. And and you could see me on the Jumbotron doing this. It was awesome with green hair.
So did you still get paid, or did you get paid in advance?
Well, they hired us for 3 nights, and after the first night, we got fired. But we still got half the money.
Do you know who got replaced? Like, who did they replace you with?
There was no other bands. They just put on fireworks.
What do we have over here?
We're throwing things from the roof. They're throwing bottles at us.
You are very wise, Fat Mike, to know that that's coming from the roof. So you've been through this before.
Daily.
What have people thrown at you?
I don't know. Money? Tampons?
Fat Mike, on that Fat retrospective, there's a song called My Pop the...
Cop.
By the Dickies.
You know this.
This stuff is really getting thrown down, isn't it?
Yeah.
We should sort of move away. Maybe let's move over here for a tiny bit. Let's move over here.
We'll under the protection over here. There he is. That's the bottle thrower right there.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Yeah, we won't point the camera at him.
What does he fucking break your head with this apple? Whoa, looked at me.
Maybe just slightly pan the camera to the guy.
He looked angry. Looks like he's in need of some heroin desperately.
Fat Mike, how was Baltimore?
What do you mean, how's Baltimore? Have you seen the fucking... that show? The Wire? That's what Baltimore's like.
But you built it up. We're playing Baltimore. We're playing Baltimore. This is a tune-up for Baltimore.
Well, yeah, I was being facetious.
Well, I was believing that.
Yeah, Baltimore is really no place to be. Looks like something a clown would cook in. That's what kind of shirt that looks like.
Would you like to use it for me first?
No. That's what it looks like. If there was a clown restaurant, that's what the chefs would wear.
Fat Mike, anything else you want to add to the people out there at all?
Sure. Check me out.
Well, thanks so much, Fat Mike. Keep on rocking in the free world and do-do-do-do.
Do.
Almost, Fat Mike. Do-do-do-do.
Frick. Boop.
That works. Boop.
Oh, you're looking behind. Cameraman is looking behind him. I think you heard a bottle whistling by. Thanks, Nardwuar. I'll be taking this. Hey, look at that. The guy said Nardwuar. How about that? You got recognized.